Grind, how you living? It's the kid, Drey the Kid, and I'm back with another video. The video I'm finna talk about today, well, will gonna be a topic of discussion today, and it's pretty much the kind of movies I think the black community needs to take a break from. I'm not gonna say we don't need to make these type of movies ever again, because as long as the movies are good in quality, there's always gonna be a place for them, and as long as the overall message is very important and it's delivered by the right messenger. But you find my channel first time, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share it on your social medias. All my social media be in the description below. And I saw this video on X yesterday of this girl. Shout out to her. And she asked like, why aren't there like really any positive like black TV shows and black movies? And it inspired me to make this video. And I'm gonna talk about like 5 black archetypes movies that I think we need to take a break from. If you know some more, I'll leave in the comment section below. Alright, my number one, I think, black people that the black community needs to take a break from. People go be mad at me for this, but it's just my honest opinion, and it's just what I think. I think we need to take a break from the gangster movies. Movies like Man Society, Boys in the Hood, that served a bigger purpose and telling a bigger story of how living a certain lifestyle could land you in jail or dead. I felt like we kind of got away from telling like the real life aspects of the consequences of this living lifestyle to just glorifying, and due to the fact that we pretty much just been glorifying rather than teaching more. I think those movies needs a break. Number 2. If I'm looking away, my bad. I'm just trying to remember why I was thinking. Well, I'm trying to remember what movies I want to talk about. And so, excuse me for looking away. Number 2. I'm gonna say the toxic relationship type movies. These are kind of like the cornerstone of the Tyler Perry movies. Because my God, when I watch these movies, I can't help but think to myself like, why is this couple even together? They clearly hate each other. Why are they together? And it's always the same kind of archetype. The black woman is angry and bitter, and the black man is hateful and stupid. I'm be honest with you, I'm just tired of these movies. I think these movies need a break. If I'm being honest, I think these movies need to go. These movies and TV show, they need to go all together. But give these movies a break. Number 3 movies I think we need a break from is the white savior kind of movies. The movies like The Blind Side. What's it called? Is it Hidden Colors or something like that? I can't remember the name of the movie that had Emma Stone in it. I can't think of the name of the movie right now, but that movie archetype definitely needs a break, because all the time though those movies are kind of skewed to make the white people look good in the movie, when all actuality that's not the truth. As you seen with the Michael what's the name, Michael Olor, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing the man, I'm sorry, but the football player. But only to find out what went on in the Blind Side movie wasn't true at all. They just pretty much took him in to make money off the dude or whatever. So yeah, and not only that, I heard the other movie with Emma Stone, that movie isn't exactly accurate either. So the movies are made to make white people look good and make black people look for a savior in a white person. So that's the reason why I think those movies need a break. Am I on number 3 or am I on number 4? I think I'm on number 4. But number 4 movies I think that we need a break from is the slave movies. So we got one too many slave movies going on, and I'm not saying take a break from it because we need to stop. But I'm not saying take a break from it because it's a part of history, and I see that America always trying to bury these type of movies, always try to bury slavery like it didn't happen. I'm not saying we need a break from it from that aspect of it. I'm saying we need a break from it because for me, like I'm tired of I'm just sick and tired of just like the cruel acts of the slave movies. Like honestly, when I watch a slave movie just makes me just so angry and so sad that my people went through this. And yeah, that's the reason why. Not because of the historic part. This is something that constantly that needs to be thrown in America's face, again on the world's face, because they keep trying to bury it. So not from the educational standpoint and the historical standpoint, more from me and my personal standpoint of I don't like seeing my people suffer like that. And yeah, moving on to the fifth type movie I think you need a break. Let me make myself abundantly clear. I have nothing against interracial dating. If you find somebody who you love, who you want to spend the rest of your life with, more power to you. The only black people I got a problem with when it comes to interracial dating is the divester black people. You know, the type of black people who tear down black people in order to build up their non-black counterpart. You know, to say they decide your race is so much better, yada 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 yada. Those are the type of black people I don't like when it comes to interracial dating. But for the normal black people who interracial relationship, I ain't got no problem with you. You know, you cool with me. I got family members who are in a interracial relationship. I got family members who have dated interracially. I got friends who are in interracial relationship. So I don't have a problem with people in interracial relationship. I got a problem with the divestors. I got a problem with the people who are the word that rhymes with loon. Those are the people I have a problem with. So let me get on to my fifth point. The interracial movies. I feel like we need to stop with those type of movies. And here's the reason why I think we need to stop with those type of movies. Because a lot of times, more specifically, the Guess Who Coming to Dinner type movies. I feel like those movies are just so absurd. Because they always try to make it look like, you know, the black family has a problem with interracial dating, when more often than not, the black family is okay with interracial dating. A little bit too okay sometimes, but that's besides the point. That's another topic for another video. But oftentimes they portray the black family as having an issue with it. They always try to portray the father as evil or the mother as evil. I'll tell you this. It's more stories about the non-black parents unaliving the black partner than it is the black parents unaliving the non-black partners. You get what I'm saying? So the whole idea of them trying to portray black people as against interracial dating is just kind of absurd. And another thing I got a problem with the interracial dating movies is they're always the good people. Like, they're always being portrayed as the good people. Like, you gotta root for them. If they ever have problems with their relationship, it's never their fault, it's other people's fault. Which honestly I just think is absurd, because interracial couples gotta have their own fights and struggle just like everybody else. So that's another thing. And the third most powerful thing that I got a problem with interracial dating movies is they always being portrayed, like I said, they always being portrayed as good. Like, oh, if you date out, like telling black people, oh, if you date outside your race, look how happy it is, look how great, you know, how great your life gonna be if you date outside your race. When all actuality, that's not true. Just like there's horror stories of black people who date inside their race, there's horror stories of black people when they date outside their race. And sometimes it's actually worse. So let me say this again. I don't have a problem with interracial dating. I have a problem with how it be portrayed on screen. I want to make myself clear on that one. But anyway, though, these are just my thoughts. These are like 5 black movies. The kind of 5 black movies I think need a break from the black community. But like I said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share like social medias. Remember, every season growing, season underground takeover, man. Let's get it.